Shalom, everybody. This is Rabbi Dr. Stuart Darrowman from Interfaithfulness, where we're building bridges where history builds walls. And during this COVID-19 crisis, we want to help you feel connected. So I thought I would share with you, as Shabbat approaches, something from Shulchan Shalanu. It's our Shabbat home discussion guide that is meant to help people around your table, your children, your spouses, your family, your friends, help you all connect. This is 52 weeks a year, but it's even more precious at this time when we feel disconnected. We can use this to connect online. And before Shabbat comes, I thought I would share with you something that was in this week's Shulchan Shalanu, because I think it's something that many of you will find useful. It's all about coping with our separateness, our disjointedness during the COVID-19 crisis. It's from a advice column that we have in Shulchan Shalanu. It's called Dear Rabbi. Now, that sounds like something, but I don't know what it is. It's at the back of my mind. But here's Dear Rabbi, and we're answering a letter from somebody named Harry. Okay, Dear Rabbi, I'm getting real depressed with the COVID-19 quarantine. I miss contact with other believers, and besides, I wonder if we aren't wrong to sequester ourselves. After all, doesn't the Bible say we should not forsake assembling together? Throw me a lifeline here, Rabbi. I'm drowning in isolation. Signed, Harry. Okay. Here goes Harry. Thanks for your timely question. Actually, you allude to a scripture text in your letter which itself provides clues to the wisdom you are seeking. That text is in the letter to the Hebrews, or to Messianic Jews, chapter 10, where we read this, quote, "Let us keep paying attention to one another in order to spur each other on to love and good deeds, not neglecting our own congregational meetings, as some have made a practice of doing, but rather encouraging each other, and let us do this all the more as you see the day approaching." That's Hebrews 10, 24 and 25. More for Harry. You will notice that we are admonished to stay in contact with each other, to pay attention to each other, in order to spur each other on to love and good deeds. This is something you can and should be doing now, and all of us, wherever you are, on the East Coast, the West Coast, in Israel, in Australia, wherever you are, we should be stirring each other on to love and good deeds. It's something you can be doing now, especially through phone calls or FaceTime or video chats on Facebook, through Zoom, whatever modality you know and use. At this time, all of us are more available than usual for contact. That's interesting. We're not working, many of us. We have more time, not less time, to be in contact. And most of us are like you, Harry. We are lonely for that contact. So, take advantage of the opportunity this crisis is creating. Pick up the phone, or better yet, go online, and by whatever means possible, start contacting your friends and family. I would say, by the way, that a phone is 10 times better than email. And face-to-face, like we're doing now, through FaceTime, through FaceTime video chats, through Facebook video chats, through FaceTime, through Zoom, whatever it is, through WhatsApp, that face-to-face is especially precious. It's almost as good as being in the same room together. You will notice that the writer of Hebrews urges us to be a positive influence on each other. That means instead of calling up your friends and family to kvetch, that is, to complain and to whine, call them up and inquire of how they're doing. Seek to be an encouragement to them. For it is in encouraging others that we ourselves are encouraged. So do contact your family. Do contact your friends. Do contact people you know in your neighborhood or elsewhere. But don't call them up in order to bring them down. Call them up to bring them up. Finally, on the issue of not neglecting our congregational meetings, We don't have to go to a geographical location to fulfill this admonition. We can do it online. We can congregate. Just last night, or actually it was a couple of nights ago, I led a Bible study for 30 people. Many of us were face to face. Some people were on their phones and we didn't see them face to face, but others were face to face at their computers and iPads. And we were all online. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see the rest of our letter to Harry. Hold on. It's coming. There it is. And last week, I led a service for about 26 people. And again, it was online. I'm going to do that again tomorrow. In both cases, I was using the program Zoom. We could see each other's faces. We could interact. We could sing and learn together. We could even pray for each other. We are indeed assembling ourselves together, but in a new modality. Can you imagine what the Apostle Paul would have done if such a thing like a Zoom or a Facebook or FaceTime was available in his day? He would have just been thrilled. So, get with it, Harry. You have work to do. Reach out and touch the lives of others by being an encourager. And we too, my friends, we have work to do. Let's reach out and touch. Let's be connected. I'll have more to say to you next time here at Interfaithfulness, where we're building bridges, where history builds walls. Shalom, actually, Shabbat Shalom.